Okay, let's talk about this wild Hollywood power move. Imagine a studio exec walking into a room and saying, "Hey, we're going to release 30 movies a year, no matter what." That's David Ellison's latest Hail Mary to save his Paramount-Warner Bros. Mega merger. But wait, if you're thinking, 30 movies? That's more than Marvel drops in 3 years. Trust me, you're not alone. This isn't just about movies. It's about control, monopolies, and whether Hollywood's future should look like a blockbuster-heavy buffet or a carefully curated tasting menu. Let's unpack this. So, Ellison's pitch to theater owners is basically, sign here, and we'll guarantee a 45-day theatrical exclusivity window for 30 films annually. Oh, and if we break that? We'll pay you millions in penalties. Sounds great for AMC and Regal, right? But here's the twist, this is a distraction. The real danger isn't about how many movies hit theaters, it's about who decides what those movies are and how they shape our culture. Combining Paramount and Warner Bros. Doesn't just consolidate box office power, it gives one entity freaky influence over TV news, streaming, and global IP. Think about it, the same company could control your streaming queue and the news you watch while eating cereal. That's not just vertical integration, it's a media octopus wrapping its tentacles around every screen in your life. Now, let's dissect the 30-film promise. Quantity over quality? Ellison's arguing that more movies mean more opportunities for magic. But let's be real, when he name-drops Top Gun, Maverick as a success, but also admits Terminator, Dark Fate flopped, he's revealing the gamble here. If you flood theaters with 30 films annually, how many of those are actually going to be hits? What if Paramount cherry-picks the surefire moneymakers for itself and dumps the duds on partners? This isn't hypothetical, Hollywood's history is littered with guaranteed distribution deals that favored the studio's own projects. Theater owners might get a contractual promise, but enforcement? That's a whole other legal war zone. And why is Ellison even fighting for this merger if Paramount's box office lately has been meh? Their 2026 slate isn't exactly lighting the world on fire. So why not just double down on streaming or sell off assets? Because this isn't about movies anymore. It's about owning the entire ecosystem, news cycles, international distribution rights, and streaming catalogs that act like content ATMs. In a world where Disney and Comcast are already media Goliaths, Ellison's playing 4D chess. He's not just scared of losing market share, he's terrified of becoming irrelevant in a consolidated industry where scale is the only currency that matters. But here's what keeps me up at night, the news network angle. If Paramount Skydance starts treating CNN or Warner Bros. Discovery like a megaphone for a specific ideology, well, let's just say the culture wars haven't exactly been subtle lately. Media consolidation isn't just a boardroom problem, it shapes how we understand reality. Would you trust one company to decide what's newsy and what's entertainment? And if you're thinking, it's just Hollywood, remember, this is the same industry that's already accused of whitewashing history and turning politics into reality TV. The merger's not dead yet, but the real question is whether we want our media diet decided by a single boardroom, or 1,000 competing voices. What's your take? Drop it in the comments, and let's get weird.